see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. That'd be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And now Washington's starting group. Robin Lopez out there with Hachimura. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Neto in at the 1. And for Charlotte, Rozier's out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's P.J. Washington. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Beal. Biyombo with the block. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Graham. Pass to Washington. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
That's a strong move. I mean, Hayward loves to create off the drive, something that dates back to his college days.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Here's Graham after the made shot from Bradley Beal.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
And finished off by Beal.
Come on. How do you contain Beal right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Graham, the pass to Hayward. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
Well, he was just a skinny kid coming out of college. Hayward's gotten much stronger and much better in a short period of time.
Neto surveying the floor. Knocked loose. Over Rozier. Here's Hachimura. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, it's all about staying active on the glass. When Hachimura goes hard after the boards, it helps.
The pass to Graham. Here is Hayward. Now, here's Washington. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, I like how Washington gets positioned for the offensive rebound. He's got a nice feel for where he needs to be when the shot goes up.
Avdia, the pass to Lopez. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Avdia dishes to Lopez. Makes it off the glass.
Well, the arms of Lopez going forever, which is why he's able to create for himself deep.
Hayward outside. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound. Nato off target at the rim.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Hayward goes in, and he lays it straight in. Hayward's got 7.
Even though he's on the move and takes some contact, Hayward keeps his balance and gets it down.
Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Neto. Pass to Avdia. A three-pointer is right on target. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. So for the Wizards.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Smith. He's averaging 6 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now here's Ball. Martin finds Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Wizards.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
2 minutes. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wagner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Smith against Ball. The pass to McDaniels. The feed to Bridges. It's blocked. Smith against Ball. And finished off by Bertans.
Wow. Smith is just an incredible distributor, a genuine floor leader. He knows where to dish the rock.
Hornets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bridges kicks to Martin. To end the run, back to Bridges. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
Smith on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Floats one. Got a piece of it.
Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender. He mercilessly denies the shot.
Martin against Smith. And rebounded by McDaniels. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridges passes to Martin, and the layup is good.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Passes it to Bertens. Smith outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
The Wizards with the lead. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Mo Wagner. Ish Smith is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now, here's Bertans. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. And it's Smith missing.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Bridges passes to McDaniels. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Here's Bertens. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Brown against Martin. He kicks it to Ball. Yep, that one goes in there.
Tough for any defender to impact a jump shot when he's giving up so much height.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
And checking out some numbers for Graham. How's this year going for him? 11th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. And yes, it's good.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss him.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Washington with the ball after Gordon Hayward's miss. Here's Neto. His last outing, 16 points for him. 4 on the clock. Outside for Beal. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end, just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Graham, the pass to Hayward. Hits the three-point bomb. Hayward's got 10 points.
A quick decision maker. Hayward wasting no time. Launches it right out of the catch.
And here is Beal. He's coming off a 34-point game against Cleveland.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Kept alive, Hachimura. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Graham with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Neto. Now here's Avdia. Back to Neto. Biyombo with the block. Here's Graham. It's deflected.
The coaching staff has to like this. Hachimura using his size and length to make a difference on D.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul.
And thinking back, Biyombo selected 7th overall because of the pre-draft measurements and workouts, which were unreal.
He has a 7'6" wingspan, flashed tremendous speed for his size. But he also has showed a mature, positive attitude. He can speak 5 languages. Scouts came away impressed with his total package.
No good on that one. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
For Washington, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first free throw is good. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
minutes, 2 minutes remaining in the period.
Graham, the pass to Biyombo. Dishes it to Hayward. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. 1:29 left in the first half. Avdia kicks to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
Hornets trail by 6. Charlotte calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
For the Wizards, Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. Troy Brown comes in for Avdia. And Smith subbed in for Raul Neto. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Martin. Outside, Ball. Misses the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
But yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Bridges takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
And the Wizards making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is Smith, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And he'll be happy that they're in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
Wizards leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Martin attacking. Chalk up 2 there. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Just 3 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards out front, up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.